Why do friends betray you, but enemies sometimes protect you? That question sounds uncomfortable. Good, it should. Because this comes directly from law number 2 of the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. The law says this: never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. At first it sounds cold, even wrong. We're taught the opposite our entire lives. Trust your friends. Stay loyal. Avoid your enemies. But power does not follow morals, it follows human behavior. And this law exists because history keeps repeating the same mistake. Let me take you back to the 9th century, to an emperor who trusted his friends and died because of it. His name was Michael III. He ruled the Byzantine Empire, young, powerful, surrounded by allies, men who drank with him, men who laughed with him, men who felt like brothers. These friends had grown comfortable. Too comfortable. They stopped proving loyalty, they assumed it. And slowly they began to disrespect him, mock him, undermine him, ignore his authority. Michael felt it, but he didn't confront it. Instead, he made a decision that would change everything. He turned to an enemy, a man named Basil. Basil was dangerous, ambitious, hungry. He was not part of the inner circle. He had no history of friendship, and because of that, he had something to prove. Michael did something that shocked everyone. He promoted Basil, elevated him, gave him power. Why would he do that? Because Basil behaved differently. He was careful with his words, precise with his actions, obsessed with loyalty. He knew one mistake would cost him everything. Michael's friends, meanwhile, felt untouchable. They laughed when they should have listened. They crossed lines they assumed would be forgiven. Here's the mistake Michael made. He believed friendship meant safety. He believed loyalty was emotional. But power doesn't work that way. Power responds to incentives. Basil knew his position was fragile, so he guarded it with his life. Michael's friends believed their position was permanent, so they abused it. Over time, Michael trusted Basil more, shared plans, shared secrets, shared access, until one night, Basil killed him. Not in a moment of rage, not in chaos, quietly, efficiently, and Basil became emperor. Now pause. Most people hear this story and learn the wrong lesson. They think the message is never trust anyone. That's not law number 2. The law is not about paranoia. The law is about understanding how people behave around power. Friends feel entitled. Enemies feel threatened. Entitlement creates carelessness. Threat sharpens discipline. Let me ask you something. Who watches their behavior more carefully around you? The friend who assumes your loyalty, or the rival who knows they're replaceable? Exactly. This is why betrayal rarely comes from people who hate you. Hatred is loud, predictable. Betrayal comes from comfort, from people who believe they don't have to earn your respect anymore. And this doesn't just happen in history. It happens in offices, in startups, in friend groups, in creative partnerships. A friend joins you early. They feel ownership, not responsibility. When success arrives, they don't see growth. They see distance. They don't ask, how do I support this? They ask, why am I not benefiting more? An enemy doesn't ask that. An enemy asks, how do I survive here? And survival produces discipline. Here's the part most people miss. Power does not reward intention. It rewards behavior, and behavior is shaped by consequences. Friends expect forgiveness. Enemies fear punishment. Which one do you think behaves better? This is why kings hired former rivals, why leaders promoted outsiders, why power often trusts enemies before childhood friends. Not because enemies are good, but because enemies are careful. Now let me turn this back to you. If you are between 18 and 40, you are in the most dangerous phase of your life. You are rising, building, positioning. And the mistakes you make with trust now will cost you 10 times more later. Oversharing, relaxing, letting familiarity replace structure. Power doesn't collapse suddenly, it erodes quietly. First respect fades, then influence, then access. And by the time you notice, you're already replaced, so understand this clearly. Law number 2 of the 48 Laws of Power is not about destroying friendship. It's about protecting yourself from blind trust. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Because power is not emotional, it's structural. And structure defeats sentiment every time. Remember this. Comfort creates blind spots, tension creates awareness. And power never rewards comfort, it rewards control. Dark growth.